Oh, the bushes are rustling. What? Oh.
This is Kaylee. She fell in love with Cody.
People judge our
Cody.
relationship because we get down and dirty in public.
Oh, well. What a start. What a start, eh? The fact we don't get religious on this channel, but the fact, I'm assuming that's a cross on your, behind your ear tattooed. Funny, we get down and dirty in public. Do you know what really pisses me off, right? I'm assuming that they are adult content creators, right? I assume, I saw it in the description, but I hate the fact that Love Don't Judge, this show, pretty much is like an advert, is a promotion for these creators. Yeah, just do crazy shit, we'll film it, and you can gain some notoriety and people will go search for you. And I'm doing them a favor by reacting to this. Supposedly. Because probably about 6 people will watch this. So, good luck. I ain't bringing you any business. And don't bring your business to the public, but we'll get into that.
The first night we met, we actually did the outside.
That's ridiculous. That makes 0 sense, by the way. Okay? 0 sense. Don't get me wrong. I know people, when they meet for the first time, it's a first date. It's a first link up. People are going to have sex if they want to have sex. But you had sex outside? What are we talking about when we say outside here? Because I saw cactus. Don't have sex next to cactus. I'll tell you that much. How do I know? I'm assuming you will get stabbed in the ass. And that's not a euphemism for anal. Oh my gosh, what is this episode going to be? But I'm drawing the line, of course, in public. Do you know what I mean? Because if people can see you, then it's weird. But what's my point here? I don't know what I'm saying.
What are you? An idiot sandwich.
My sister Nina's coming over, and she has some strong opinions about our relationship. I know she won't hold back at all.
What made you think that it was a good idea to drag him into
Whose
this?
sister is this? I'm sorry. Man said it's his sister, but she could actually pass for her sister. There's no point to that, but I thought that was interesting. I do want to mention, though, that they should be arrested, realistically, and they should be in jail, because this is, what did they say, public indecency? Like, people, if you are bursting for a pee, and like, you pee in a bush, and you make sure there's no one around you, and, if you don't pee, your bladder could explode, etc., etc., who knows what else could happen. You can get, put in jail for that. So, by them mixing their fluids together, no problem. No problem. Again, I must stress to everyone, my issue is not with them being adult content creators. It's them doing things in public that the public has not consented to. That's illegal. And kids, don't even get me started if a kid happens to walk past.
Let's show you where we've done it.
Why?
You see, in the States alone, it's
I don't care that much.
4, 5, 6,
16.
16 states.
Not bad.
Not bad. Europe?
One of my
bad. What
favorites
does that mean?
was Italy.
We had a lot of fun in Italy. Then we actually popped straight up to Germany from there. Germany's a little stricter
Yeah,
on
they
the
got a
rules.
little more rules going on.
Yeah.
Austria.
We did?
You just not respecting the rules. Couple challenge. What is this challenge? This reminds me of those shitty TikTok couples that prank each other, and the prank is not even good. It's not real. It's so heavily acted. This is what this reminds me of. What's the challenge here? I'm going to balance, or I'm going to practice a move.
First, you need to calm down.
If they were really, really about it, right? You have the balls, right? The pair of you, to do this in public. I dare you to do this in the countries that any sort of PDA is just banned, it's frowned upon. I dare you to do it in them countries.
Ooh, you're hard showing off.
started doing this like 2 months into us
Why?
dating.
Yeah, so it's been about 8 months to a year close to of us checking off places on the map.
Look, I'm going to pause it there again because I can't stress to you enough that my issue is with them, of course, for doing this. But my issue also is with the people that feel the need to pay them for such content, right? Where there's demand or where there's supply, where there's demand, there will be a supply, yes. So people are obviously wanting this and liking this if they're continuously doing it. But if they're not putting it, up for sale, then you're just criminals. So, well, my point here is if you're being a criminal, at least make money off of it. Goodness, FBI watching this, I have nothing to do with any of this, okay? Don't misconstrue my words. I'm not a criminal.
My buddy was like, man, my wife's got this friend coming in. She's so hot. You got to meet this girl.
And then my friend, who was the wife, was saying the same thing about him. Like, you gotta meet Cody, he's so hot.
So I go over and say hi to them. And they're like, hey, you want to come out when you get off and come have drinks with us?
So basically, the married woman just called another guy hot. I don't know. I've paused it there because I posed the question to anyone who's married. Would you like, obviously I don't know because I'm not in your shoes, but would you like your partner to call someone else hot? I feel like hot, the word hot, is a bit too much, right? I feel like if you say someone else is good looking, that's just life, human. Do you know what I mean? I don't think you can get too angry at that. But me personally, if, for example, my stomach rumbled.
Stop it. Get some help.
Editing H once again back, mustache flying all over the place. I malfunctioned right there once again, and shout out to the fluff in my hair. Woohoo! This is just a little interjection to say that is fluff in my hair and not anything else, given the episode that we're watching. It's nothing else, alright? Just please.
You naughty. You teasing me, you naughty.
Me personally, if my wife, for example, called another guy hot, I'd feel some type of way, to be honest. Maybe that's just me. Someone will probably call me, I don't know, insecure in the comments, but let me know your thoughts. This is a question to the men and the women. If you're in a marriage, would you like your partner calling someone hot? I feel like there's a difference between hot and good looking or, nice. Because, I mean, let's be real. Celebrities, when you're in a relationship, naturally, maybe not naturally. Naturally? Should I say naturally in this instance? You're going to sometimes, your partner, you can find someone good looking, right? But hot, I don't know. I draw the line at hot. I also draw the line at having sex in public. So,
Of course I say yes.
And he was being really, really shy, wasn't making any moves. So I took him to the bar and I just started making out with him because I was like, we
Okay.
gotta speed this up. Like, this is taking too long. I kissed him first, but
Fair
the
play,
in
I
public
guess.
situation,
Was me.
he started.
That was all me.
We ended up going to an after party with our friends and these random men, and we went to their apartment.
I'm like, let's go to the patio, be a little more private out there. So we go out, and I'd say maybe 5 minutes in sitting out there, we're getting intimate, and I think maybe
happened to
30
your
minutes
shyness?
have gone by, and our friends are like, where'd those guys go? So they come and search for us on the patio, and there we are on the patio.
So everyone sees us.
Everyone sees us
Getting down and dirty.
Getting down and dirty on the patio.
criminal
Best
behavior,
night
but
ever.
okay.
I think I like the risk of it. The adrenaline of having like the potential of getting caught.
I like the risk of getting caught, but I don't want to get caught.
So, once again, another stupid logic. Yeah, I like the risk, but I don't want to get caught. So stop doing this. This might be one of the last love don't judge things because I hate this show.
You've been caught before,
Yeah, there's been a few. There's been a few
didn't
times.
go jail?
I've received a little bit of judgment from my family side. I told my sister the whole story of the night we first met, and I think she had thought that was kind of the gist of it. Like that's where it would end and that's where it would be done. And then,
I'm sorry, but is that a normal thing to do? Now, I know, I don't know their sibling dynamic, but for example, my brother, I wouldn't share with him such, you know, physical stories, right? So, I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Would you share such a story with your siblings? I feel like that's pretty weird.
Started adult content before I met Cody, and I was kind of hoping that he would want to start doing it, and I wanted to ask him, but I didn't know how you would ask that because it's kind
Yeah.
of
Face
tough to
looks-
ask.
a weird question.
yeah,
Yeah.
I went to her and I was like,
Together?
hey, what would you think about, you know, us doing this together? Is that something you want to do? And she's like, thank you. I've
What
been
is
waiting.
smoking
I was
there?
like, why didn't you say something? I would have done this 2 months ago. We definitely get some aggressive comments just because
Yeah.
people are they're brave behind the computer, so they'll say what they really want to say.
I think one of our most
say it to your
negative
face
comments
as well.
was this one at the Grand Canyon, which was actually our favorite.
Like
You
the
won lucky
Grand-
man. Congratulations on finding a woman like this. ... So boring. Get a life.
Yeah,
Who
facts.
cares?
Yeah.
You get that one.
Wow.
This one said, can't wait for the uninvited grizzly bear to join, hinting that they would like a bear to eat us.
come and attack us.
So that's pretty mean.
Pretty dark, yeah.
Yeah.
For me, I probably get more hate than Cody, just being a female.
I hate the word female. Stop saying it. I don't care if it's a woman calling themselves a female. I find females so derogatory. It's the red pill man them that use female. You know? Females should be... They're bad. Females. But the men, we love the men. Stop using the word female. I hate it. But I also want to preface, again, I don't care that they're adult content creators. And obviously in a relationship, I mean, kudos, make the money. If you got the moves, go make that money. But then the Grand Canyon, isn't that like a tourist place? So it's easy to get caught. You're doing things in public that the public has not consented to, right? I think a lot of these creators, right, especially even simple, the ones that flash in public, right? What are you doing? Stop it, right? We're so big on consent in society, and as it should be. But I think people forget that when you do this kind of stuff, it's not good for the public, right? There's no consent. Consent between you two, of course, but consent if you're gonna do shit like this, which you shouldn't anyway, because the public wouldn't consent to this. It's just, stop it.
He kind of gets high fives.
Yeah, I get a lot of, you know, you're a lucky dude. Way to go, bro.
Like, congrats.
Living the dream.
Wish I could do that.
And everyone's
I don't,
like,
but
you know,
okay.
Yeah.
Kaylee's parents gotta be
So
disappointed.
proud. Like,
yeah.
she doesn't have a father. Like, those kind of comments.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, we do it together.
Yeah.
That I will mention that I don't agree with that aspect. Like, if you're going to have criticism for the woman doing this, you also need to criticize the partner as well. So, yeah, if we're going to criticize, you have to criticize both of them, because that just doesn't make sense. It's giving off red pill vibes if you're just criticizing the woman in this instance, because the man is literally there. So, be fair. You see, I keep it fair. So you can't really say that I'm judgmental. No, because everyone gets it.
I know Cody because he is my brother, my little brother.
Is it? That also might be one of the most nonsensical things I've ever heard in my life. I know him because he's my brother. What a shock, Nina. What a shock.
Youngest. Cody introduced Kaylee that he was going out with this top adult model. So I got on Instagram and did some deep diving on her. I
Why?
was like, excuse me, what? Like, we were all kind of raised a little more on the religious side. So yeah.
Yeah,
I was a
I
little
saw
disgusted.
by
maybe
his
a little bit
tattoos.
ashamed, embarrassed for him. Never thought it would turn into a long-term relationship because he's so sweet and sensitive.
What does that mean, bro? Look, again, anyone can get it, right? You know this. And this isn't a euphemism just because of this episode. Anyone can get it. I need her to explain what she means by he's sweet and sensitive. So Nina's not? Editing H once again. No, it's not Nina, you dumbass. I meant to say Kaylee. So, forgive the dumbass who's recording. He doesn't know what's going on. Yeah, I mean, like, I get it. You know, technically, none of them are sweet or sensitive because they're doing it in public. So, nothing about what they're doing is sensitive. They didn't bear in mind the public. So, he's actually not sweet or sensitive. But, you know, you need to relax there. Because essentially, you're shaming Nina for creating this content when he also is creating this content. So again, where is the standards? It's doubled. We can't have doubles here. Singles, tennis.
This is great banter. It really is.
You get into this adult content
Well,
world of yours.
Just got into it.
Well, I started first just modeling, like fashion modeling. And then I got introduced to the adult content during COVID. And then I just started doing it. And I thought, why not?
You just ran with it?
Yeah, I just ran with it.
Bared it all.
Yeah. And
Okay. And then you
Wow.
bang into Cody.
Nina is giving serious judgmental vibes, innit? Like, she's come on here, judge, jury, executioner. If you think I'm judgmental, Nina's giving off serious vibes. Look, not Nina. What's her name again? I forgot her name. But if she wants to create said content, she can create it. Who are you, Nina? Genuinely, who are you?
What made you think that it was a good idea to drag him into this? Because he is a very different person, very sensitive.
Well, actually, again, I don't know her name. Actually, it's a shame that I didn't use the meme, who is she? So cue it now.
Who is she? Who is she? Who is she? Where did you find her?
But once again, you keep saying he's a different person, but literally minutes ago, he said if she told him like 2 months ago, let's create content together, he would have done it anyway. So, and also on the first night, he was having sex with her on a patio in a party. They were caught, and I'm assuming they continued. So, realistically, this sweet, innocent image of your brother in your head, it's not, right? I don't care what anyone says, by the way. If you're having sex at a party, you know, in public, you're not innocent, essentially. In terms of the law and sexual-wise, it doesn't make you innocent. That's frisky AF. So, Nina needs to calm the hell down here. You can have an opinion, but you need to also be respectful, and that might be so hypocritical coming from me. But I do believe I keep it respectful. But
actually, I never brought it up.
Yeah,
there you go.
What?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. I'm probably turning red.
Yeah, you should,
I
'cause
never
you are a
brought it
fool.
up. I was just continuing to do my own thing, and we were dating for probably like 2 months.
It'd been like 2 months, and
he
I moved
brought
out
it
to
up.
LA.
2 months into dating? Wait, you didn't tell us till like
They had...
not very long ago.
Oh, she's trying to
You
like
gotta have to
choke herself
process
here.
that. The Kaylee was like sucking
Oh,
you in.
Kaylee.
This was your own. I mean,
No, it was.
as much as
now you've
as
got
much
no
as I have my
words. That is
reservations,
the
I'm
brother
kind of
now.
proud of you for getting out of your box a little
Yeah.
bit. What about when you have kids?
Yeah, that's a tough question that we've kind of addressed amongst each other.
We've
And
talked about it a couple times.
It's something that like
and-
we feel like our kids will eventually find it, and then we'll have a conversation of like, you know, how we approached it, and we knew it would be out there forever, and that's the risk that we knew we were taking when we did it. So
Is all I want truly is the best for you, whether you're exposing yourself or not. Like if you're working at the bar,
Yeah.
you know, no matter what, that's ultimately what I know myself and our entire family wants.
Hold on a
and,
second.
You know, we will do everything we can to support you guys through that and the hard times, you know.
I think we've missed a very crucial piece about this story, Nina. They are doing it in public. No, that shouldn't be allowed. That shouldn't be a case of, well, we will support you. No, what the hell? I feel like she just came here to criticize Kaylee's, ponely pans, and that's it. She came here to, vilify Kaylee, and nothing else. She changed her tone once she found out that her brother was actually initiating this. Get a grip of everyone in this. Get a grip of yourselves. Stop this in public. Don't do it in public, because I want you arrested if you do it again.
Police! Help! Help!
Say to anyone that judges us, take the time to get to know us,
No,
who we really are.
it's illegal.
Not just kind of what you might have conceived based off one thing that we do. We're just doing our thing.
What?
If you don't want to know about it, don't know.
Do you know how stupid that sounds, right? Let's use the obviously exaggerated scale of you murder someone. Why are you going to judge me? It's just one, right? One person. Come on, it was one time. You shouldn't judge me because of that. Come on now, get a grip. And obviously, when I say that, everyone can change their lives, but if you're a murderer, then we're stepping into dangerous boundaries there, probably. But
The hell are you talking about?
hopefully my point makes sense. You're committing a crime. I've not judged the fact you create this content or anything. Just don't do it in public.
Yeah.
We've started discussing having kids in a couple of years and
Babies.
having babies.
We're
And
getting married next summer.
then in terms of our work life, I think we're going to try to do this as long as we can, as long as we still enjoy doing it. And then from there, we're going to work on our next venture after that.
Hopefully our kids like to travel.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Why does our relationship work? I've never
What the
met
hell
someone
does
that I
that
feel
mean?
is me in another form. Like,
If you dare travel with your kids and still do this whilst you're supposed to be looking after the kids, shame on you.
humor, she loves it. She right back at me with some stupid comment or a joke, and
He's just so kind and such a gentleman, and he always thinks about me first. I really cry.
Look, guys, all you
He
need to
never
do
put
is just
himself
not do
before
it in
me.
public. That's all I ask. Why am I getting emotional? What's wrong with me? Anyway, love don't judge. I didn't judge them. I think this is the first time that I'm not judging their actual relationship. I'm judging the fact that they're doing illegal things. And they actually seemed, in comparison to the other couples, much more in love with each other. So, kudos that you found each other. Obviously very compatible. I mean, but don't do this in public. Literally, stop it. It's illegal. See you guys next time. Maybe not again for one of these. Unless it's a crazy story. Because I hate this show. I'll see you guys next time. Take care of yourselves. Much love, but don't do that much love in public. And the playlist is up there if you are interested in seeing more. And not seeing more in public. Behind closed doors, please. Bye.